love something, you won't when you love yourself. I doubt you've ever dared to love anybody that much.
Hello, hello. It's KneeYoga. Let's shut the music off. There you are. Hey. So welcome. Today is a special day. Recording my 200th episode of Replay for YouTube. So playing on Twitch here right now, live. And thought I would go back and play one of my favorite games of all time for the Super Nintendo, the SNES, the SNES. We're going to be playing Super Metroid today. Recently replayed Metroid for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Great game. This one, Super Metroid, in my opinion, much better. One of the greatest Metroid games, one of the greatest games of all time. So, without any further ado, let's get to it. Oh, and also playing on the Switch, if you couldn't tell from the Switch layout. Okay, let's do it. So I'm going to kind of be doing like a little bit of a walkthrough through this game. Just kind of explaining what I'm doing as I'm playing. Just because, I like to do that. So, plus I think it, really helps. If you've never played the game, it can be kind of confusing, not knowing what's going on. So, Metroid is well known for its consistent drip of power-ups, and this game is no exception. So, Super Metroid. Alright, so we are going to choose this save slot.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
So we got a little bit of a intro scene here. I first battled the Metroids on planet Zebes. It was there that I foiled the plans of space pirate leader Mother Brain to use the creatures to attack galactic civilization. Shows what we did there at the end of Metroid. Sorry. I next fought the Metroids on their homeworld, SR-388. I completely eradicated them, except for a larva, which after hatching followed me like a confused child. This game I never played, Metroid 2, The Return of Samus, because I believe it was only for Game Boy. They did remake it for DS or 3DS or something like that, but never played it. But I know the gist of it, which actually is pretty important to this game. The little baby Metroid that you didn't kill and followed you. Alright, so I personally delivered it to the Galactic Research Station at Ceres, so scientists could study its energy-producing qualities. Okay. The scientists' findings were astounding. They discovered that the powers of the Metroid might be harnessed for the good of civilization. There's the baby Metroid. Satisfied that all was well, I left the station to seek a new bounty to hunt. But I had hardly gone beyond the asteroid belt when I picked up a distress signal. Ceres Station was under attack! Alright. There's a spaceship. Didn't get to see that in the first Metroid. So we're going to the space colony, the research station at Ceres, which Ceres, I believe, is a dwarf planet in the asteroid belt. Alright, here we are. This is us. We are Samus Aran, bounty hunter. Now we're coming to check out the research station here at Ceres. We can jump. We can shoot. We can shoot up. We can actually shoot down, too, in this game, which we couldn't do in the first Metroid game. You can see we've got a little map in the upper right-hand corner. I'm actually going to... There we go. All right. Sorry. Oh, gosh. Look here. Look right there. Dead scientists. Their bloodied bodies on the floor. What's going on? What's going on here? It's the baby Metroid! We found it! We can't do anything to it. I don't want to shoot it. I don't want to hurt it. Oh no! What's this? The thing that's attacking? Oh! So, it's very difficult to actually defeat this enemy. The point of this is to actually lose the fight. So, I think you can defeat this, but I don't think I've ever done that. Ow. If you played the first Metroid or watched me play the first Metroid, you might know who this is. This is a returning character, returning enemy from the first game. This is Ridley, who during my replay was the first boss that I defeated. Oh, there goes Ripley! Escaped with the baby Metroid. Emergency self-destruct sequence activated. Evacuate colony immediately. And now we've got a timer ticking down. We have 1 minute to escape. Let's do it! We can sprint, or we can run fast, I guess, by holding the B button. So we can jump, we can shoot, we can run fast. Those are our options right now. You can't take any damage from this, from the falling tiles or the steam. You saw I got hit by the steam there. It doesn't actually hurt you, but it does, like, slow you down. All right, we made it out with 37 seconds to spare. Excuse me. All right, so here we go. We followed Ridley to planet Zebes. And we're landing here to do some recon. All right, it's raining. We're outside. This is different from the first Metroid game. I don't think we were ever actually outside on planet Zebes. Although, in the first game in Metroid, I believe it was called planet Zebeth. So, must have been the biblical reference to it. All right. So, just like the original Metroid, we've got blue doors here that in order to get through them, we shoot to open. All right. That way's blocked. We can go down, though. There's a blue door up there. We can't get in there. Could go in this door. Can't go down there. Those spaces are too small. That's a red door or pink door, whatever you want to call it. Can't get through that right now. But there's a door down here. Luckily in this game we are able to shoot down, and we can also angle our shots. So this is the correct way to go at the beginning of the game. Might recognize this shaft from the end of Metroid. That's right, this was this shaft that we had to escape out of at the end of Metroid. We had to make our way up. So we're kind of going backwards here. And this room, oh, look at it. What is this right here, huh? This is where the glass case was that was holding Mother Brain. Pretty cool how we go back and kind of revisit the area that we demolished at the end of Metroid. Same planet. We're on the same planet. One of the great additions to this game is the mini-map up there. Actually, you have a full map if you press start, and then you can, look around with the map whenever I get a map or explore it more. You may recognize this area from playing the first Metroid game or watching me play it. Looks very similar. This is the beginning where you start off the game of the original Metroid right here. Go left. We got our first power-up, Morphing Ball. Morph Ball. Yay! So now we can fit into tight spaces. Oh my gosh! We've got something identifying us. Oh, we got to get out of here. All right, so we've got this thing blocking our path here. This is Morph Ball. We can't get through there, except we can crouch and shoot. Nice. All right. Now, we want to kind of go through that red door, pink door, but we can't. Again, you will probably notice in the beginning of Metroid, there was this area that we couldn't get through. It's the entrance to Kraid's lair in the first Metroid. And we couldn't get through it until we had bombs. Well, we don't have bombs. We can't get through there with bombs, but in this game, we can shoot down, so we can go down here, right, like this. Now, we're not actually going to Kraid's lair. This game is set up a little differently than the first Metroid game. This just leads us to a Chozo Statue, which is holding our next power-up. Our first missile expansion. There we go. We have 5 missiles. All right. So we can use our missiles to open this door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that door will remain blue now. We won't have to shoot it with missiles again. Oh no, we're being spotted again. Okay, but we can roll under here, and we've got our second missile expansion. Hey, Arc 3 official. Thank you for the congrats on the 200th episode. I appreciate it. Thought I'd go back and play one of my favorite games of all time, Super Metroid. Just starting out here. All right, so we've got some missile expansions. Now we are able to, and we got Morph Ball, so we're able to access some new areas. Play console, yeah. Playing on Switch right now, but I did play this on Super Nintendo in 1994. Oh my gosh, so we've got new enemies here. Our first enemies of the game. These are space pirates invading Planet Zebes. So yeah, so I did play this game on Super Nintendo when it originally released in 1994, and have enjoyed it ever since. All right, so this door, you see it's flashing. This door would remain closed until we killed everything in the room. You cannot exit this room until you kill everything. There are a few rooms like that in this game, and so we'll run into some more of them. So that's the first one, the kill all room. All right, so now we're gonna make our way back up the shaft from the end of Metroid, the first Metroid game, littered with space pirates now. Oh, it got me. Whoop. These space pirates are very easy compared to the rest of the space pirates in the game. Ouch. Only take one shot from our regular gun. So, Ark, if you were asking if I still play this game on console, I do not. I do not still have a Super Nintendo, so I don't have any retro consoles, actually. Well, I guess I do have a PlayStation 3 if you count that as retro. Yeah, so just got the Nintendo Switch Online thing where you've got access to all of the NES games and the SNES games, well, the ones they provide access to. So that's what I'm playing. All right, so now that we got some missiles, we can go through this door. Totally missed all 3 shots there. Join the PS4 community. I do have a PS4. Which I play pretty regularly. All right, so this was a map station. So now we've unlocked the map for Crateria, which was the first area. You can see our ship up there. So all of the blue areas are areas that we have not been. All of the pink or red are areas that we have been. So a lot of areas that we have not explored. The little places with white dots are places that have something that we can collect, usually a power-up. So it's a very nice, useful map. So every area will have a map station like this. When we went down the elevator to the place where we had the where we got the morph ball, that was a different area. That was Brinstar, which we will return to in just a little while. We could go through here, but we can't go any further past that door because we need another power-up. So we play PS4 too. You should collaborate with us. Oh, I don't even play multiplayer games. Some, I do play some multiplayer. Really kind of focus more on single player, but I do have some. I play a fair amount of Rocket League on there. What else? That's really the only... I play some Injustice, the superhero fighting game. Play some of that. Not a whole lot of shooters, though. Don't play a whole lot of online multiplayer shooters. All right, so now that we have Morph Ball, we can go through this little Morph Ball hole, which, if you look at the map, is going to take us down to that area where there is a power-up, and that's where we want to go next. Suck it, Rocket League. But if you would be willing to carry me, trust me, I am not one to carry anybody. But yeah, hey man, look me up. I'm KneeYoga on PlayStation, so look me up on there, add me, and sure, I'd be down for playing. All right, so we're gonna sprint our way through here. Oh, we got another missile door. All right, we got another Chozo Statue. You can see up there in the mini-map, there's an item here. So this is what this is. And we got bombs. All right. So now we can access some new areas. Found me through Twitter. You gonna give me a follow? Thanks. Appreciate it. Sounds good, man. I assume you're a man. Could be a woman, for all I know. All right, so we got our... Oh, now the door's shut. We can't... What's happening to the Chozo Statue? Oh, it's coming alive! Switch on your missiles. Oh, we got to take down this Chozo. Okay. Shoot these things. It spews out of its mouth. Shoot it with missiles. We got it. We got it. Beat his A. We did. We did. All right. So again, there was another kill all door. We had to kill everything in that room before we could escape. All right. So we beat our first mini boss, the Chozo Statue that came alive. All right. So we came down this way. We can't really get out this way. Now, if you've ever watched Speedrunner play this game, there is a way to get up there. I can do it, but I'm going to try and stay away from some of those little, I don't know, extra ways to get around in this game. So I think the game is intentionally designed for you to go up this way. Can't shoot these. Tricks. Yes. Thanks, Omnigazer, for filling in my words there that I was missing. All right, so, but now that we got our new upgrade, oh yeah, we can bomb through these rocks that we can't shoot. All right, so those rocks, I don't know if you noticed, but over in this direction when we first came in, ow, die for that. We got these little rocks over here. Now look at this, huh? Look at this. Oh yeah, we have gained access to a new area. Oh. Ouch. Oh, and here we go. Stop it. We get our first energy tank. We started the game with 99 energy. Hey, thanks, Ark, for the follow. Appreciate that. Congrats on the 200th episode. Gonna head out. All right, man. I'll see you on PS4. And, yeah. And, talk to you later, man. All right, so we got our first energy tank. Now you can see we've got the little pink square up there. Now we have more than 99 energy. We have 199 energy. Each energy tank gives us an additional 100 energy. I didn't read all of Ark's thing. Thanks, Ark. I greatly appreciate it. I'll see you later. All right, so these space pirates, you'll notice I'm shooting them with missiles. If I shoot them with my regular gun, they block, and I can't. So a little more difficult than the first space pirates that we encountered. We have to use missiles. Got a red missile door here. I'm actually not going to go through there, but if you notice on our map, it doesn't show up. So another area that we could go to. A secret area, or maybe not secret, but areas that don't show up on your map that do exist. So a lot of areas like that in this game. Must be something secret. You're right. You're right. Must be something good back there. We'll have to come back. Wonder why you wouldn't go in there. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right, so we have encountered a new area. This is Brinstar. So you can see down there in the bottom right, that's the area that we went down into in the very beginning, where we got the morph ball, then the couple missile expansions, and now we've got another elevator that took us down to the left side of Brinstar. Green Brinstar. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of red doors here. We're gonna go in this one first. I'm actually not going to go in all of them. I'm not going to go in all the... Oh, I didn't want to shoot 6,000 missiles there. Whoops, that's all right. We'll get them back. Really only going to go through, you know, most of the stuff that I need to beat this game. There's a lot of extra areas in this game. A lot of extra power-ups that you can get. I do enjoy doing 100% runs of this game because this game actually keeps track of the total percentage of the power-ups that you pick up in the game. So that's a fun run to do. I'll have to do that again in the future, do a 100% run. But for this time, I'm just going to go through, beat the game with a fair amount of stuff. More than the minimum, but, you know, Just a nice, easy, casual run. All right, so we have discovered the map of Brinstar. Ah, we got a nice open area. You can see now where this elevator sort of connects to the area over here. And a whole nother area, or a whole nother elevator that goes up to Crateria. Okay. All right, so we're going to make our way back out here. We just went in here to get the map, really. This room is a kill-all room. Oh, gosh! You can see here that door completely closed. Now it's open. Not going to go in that red door. I'll just go in this one to show you what's in here. You can see that S on the screen there. This is a save station. I typically don't save anymore, especially since I'm playing on Switch. Switch has the ability to do this, and you can just rewind to wherever, like this. So there's no need to save ever again. You got save states. So, but this is save stations, which actually save stations show up in later Metroid games. Metroid Prime for the GameCube. They were very important in that one. I think really, gosh, they probably show up in almost every other Metroid game after this one. All right, not going to go through this red door. We are going to go through this one. I enjoy doing speed runs of this game too, so it kind of kills me a little bit to to not speed through this game. But I'm taking my time today, taking my time. All right, we got a nice bombable area we can go through here. Whew. All right, into the big old red room with dandruff flakes falling down. All right, see these things up here? We can't use those yet, so ignore those. We will, though. Oh, we got a whole nother door here, like an orange, yellow door. Can't get in there yet. Nah, get away from me. Another missile expansion. All right, we got this here. We're going to go down here, bomb that open. Yellow door can't be opened with yellow projectiles. I know, what were they thinking? All right, so we got a Chozo statue that is holding Charge Beam. All right. A new upgrade that was not in the original Metroid game. So what can it do? Yes, you guessed it. We can charge our beam. Amazing. So by holding down the shoot button, now we've got this and we can shoot a big, huge, powerful attack. Very helpful. Also has other... get away from me! Has other uses, Charge Beam does. We'll get into that later. Alright, so now we went down to the bottom of the room, but we're going to go up to the top to continue to progress. You can see we could go left here to go to a save station. Don't need it. Let's charge beam these guys. I don't know what they are. Mutated space pirates or something. Oh, I totally missed. I don't know the names of a lot of enemies in this game. I know the names of the bosses. Alright, so that was a kill-all room. We had to kill everything to get through there. Key hunters? Really? Okay. Good to know. Alright, so we got our next mini-boss here. Plant boss. We shoot all his little spores that are falling to give us drops. Switch on your missiles. I missed. So he opens his mouth occasionally. We got to shoot a missile in there, or two, to kill him. As you can see, he is impervious to our gun, to our beam. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading the chat. All right, we got 2 in there. We snuck 2 missiles in his mouth. Sometimes I watch speedrunners do this, and they just, like, it's amazing. They can shoot, like, you know, 4 missiles in his mouth or 5 missiles in his mouth at once. If they even fight him. Most speedrunners totally skip this fight. So. Got 2 in there. Ouch! Alright, got 2 in there. Oh, he's getting a little faster now. He's getting angry. Alright. Ah, only got 1 in there. Should only have a couple more shots, I think. I don't remember. Ooh, what did I do that for? Oh, I only got 1 in there. I think I only have 1 more shot. Only have to get 1 more shot in his mouth. There we go. Oh, I got hit by a shot 2 just in case. We got him. We got him. He's a goner. And then the whole entire room dies. Turns brown. All right. Got a fake little pipe there. Busts, and then we fall an incredible length. To get super missiles. Ah. Another new addition to this game compared to Metroid. So you can see there now we're carrying 15 missiles and we're carrying 5 super missiles. Ow. Alright, so green doors. Green doors can be opened with super missiles. So we're going to shoot a super missile. Boom, like that. Back off, man. Okay, so we got this little area. You would think I can just bomb that and get out. No, you're wrong. You can only get through there. Green doors, green booms. Makes sense, right? But like you were saying, yellow doors. No, you cannot open them with yellow projectiles. Actually, no, they're not yellow. Okay, so we're going to shoot a super missile at this block. It does the trick. We can get through. We can bomb our way out, and now we're going to head back down to the bottom of the room because, oh, by the way, just like in Metroid, we can bomb our way up like this and do a little bomb jump. Through here, we have a super missile door, a green door. So we had to get super missiles to go through here. All right. Making our way. Ah! All right, so we've got a gate here that we can't get past. Can't shoot it. The only way to get past this is you see this little blue thing up here. You'll have to shoot that with the correct weapon in order to pass. There are a few different kinds of gates in this game, or at least only a couple. And so the blue ones you just shoot with a regular beam, and you can open the gate. All right, these enemies, little spike shooters. I don't know their name. Omni, you know the name of these? Are they called... Is their name the most annoying enemy in the whole world? Cack-Attack. Oh, that's actually a pretty cool name. Cack-Attack. I like it. Alright, green door. I gotta say, I am pleasantly surprised by the name of that enemy. Alright, so we got another yellow door here. Seems like we cannot pass. Well, let's try bombing some stuff. Oh, well, we can't bomb through that. We got some unknown symbol. Don't know how to get through there. How about right here? Can we bomb this? Oh, okay. There was an enemy in there that we bombed. Just making them up now? Just making the names up? Appreciate that. Is that really his name? Is it really Cacatac, or did you just make that up? All right, anyway, we bombed our way down. This is the correct way to go. Now, I would have known if you would have said Cactar. Like, yeah, that's from Final Fantasy. So, really is Cacatac? Okay, good. So, so we got a blue door here that shows up on our mini-map. A green door that does not show up on our map. Just for giggles, we're going to go through here. Super missile. Must be secret. It is. Oh, what is this? Looks kind of like a map station. Let's plug our gun in. It is an energy recharge station. So, I mean, we were down quite a bit. We only had 198 health. But now, oh, thankfully, we have 199. And you can come back at any time. That is reusable. You can come back to that room and recharge your energy anytime you want. And there are a few of those scattered throughout this game. So now here we have discovered water. Oh my gosh, look how slowly we move through water. That is awful. I definitely can't jump very high in water. Awful. Awful. Don't want to get in water. Can't move well in water. Doesn't hurt us. This guy. What's that guy? Not the Cacatac. What's this guy right here? What's his name? That reaches out and tries to grab me. Super missile drop. Got another one over here. We're gonna jump him. Yapping Maw. Oh, that's actually a pretty good name too. Maw. It is a maw, isn't it? I don't like those. I don't like the yapping maws, especially when you get into an area very close to right there. And they pull you down. Don't like that. Okay, so we've discovered another elevator. Let's look at our map. We're going to take this elevator down, and we're going to go to Norfair. If you remember from the first Metroid game, Norfair was the area that we fought Ridley. Alright, so we got a green door here. We got a blue door here. I'm just going to quickly go in this blue door and just show you something. If we go in here, our health starts dropping drastically. And the reason is because it is really hot in there. So we're going to have to find a way to go into areas that are really hot. You would think that this area would be really hot because those enemies are basically just balls of fire with 3 green eyes. Okay, we've got a yellow door here we can't go through, a blue door, a red door. The blue door, I believe, also is a very hot area, or at least it heads that way. We're going to go through the red door. I mean, I know what's through there. I just can't remember. I don't ever go through there until I am able to. All right. You know what I mean. I'm going to stop talking. Another energy tank. All right. Energy tank number 2. Oh, and we had, we discovered our first crumble block there. We stepped on it and it crumbled away, disappeared. I don't think this one reappears. Some crumble blocks will reappear after you step on them. So, but now we can actually go through here and drop down. Ow! We can't go back up here. That's too high for us. Well, I guess I could. Using a trick. And I can't go up here. Too high. So we're going to go through here. Again. What am I to do? bomb? Nope. Oh, I can shoot up there. And we get some boots with wings on them. High jump boots. High jump boots were in the first game. We're in the original Metroid. And look how high we can jump. So now, yay, we can go up here. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Another missile expansion. All right, let's bomb through here. Oh, now we can't get through here. This is a kill-all room. Luckily, there's only one of those guys. We got him. He's dead. All right, so now that we got high jump boots, we can gain access to another area. And we're actually going to exit Norfair for that. But we don't have to go far. Once we get up here. If you look at our map, you can see that there is an area to the right over here. And if you continue all the way over, you see some weird little head over there. That is the first main boss of the game. So we're headed over there right now. Can we get through here? Let's bomb. Oh, only accessible through super missiles. Okay, good to know, good to know. All right, now we've got this area that's really high, so the only way we could get up there is by using high jump. This monster face or something should look kind of familiar if you played the first Metroid game. Anytime you accessed one of the layers of the bosses in those games, I guess beyond Mother Brain. I guess Mother Brain didn't really have one of these. But, yeah, high jump. What? Anyway, those areas had these big face things that you had to enter or go past. So this kind of gives you a heads up that you are headed into a boss area. All right. Not going to reveal who it is yet, though. You can see a lot of patterns in this game. Yeah, I know. I know. It's actually a good thing. Especially when you are, you know, like a child trying to play this game and you can't quite figure everything out. Yeah, it's very, very helpful. My children play this game. I think my 8-year-old has beaten this game. So he may have gotten a little help from someone. All right, so how do you get through here? A bombable area right there. Back off, you creepy alien. All right, another door that is completely shut. That one's kind of weird because this isn't really a kill-all room because we pretty much killed everything here. Hey, Gamer by Marriage, how you doing? Happy 200th episode. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. So, having fun, living the dream, playing Super Metroid today. So we've got a bombable area here we can go through. And up here. Back off, you freaks. Oh, I ripped his wings off. We don't have to kill all these guys. I just like to torture myself and get hit a bunch, apparently. All right. So we've got this room here. This looks like something. Yep, we could bomb here and go through there. That's just a save. You can see it up there at the mini-map. We're not going to do that. Anything else in here look weird? Yep, right here. You're probably thinking to yourself, how could you possibly know where all these little secret areas are? You can't. It's impossible to know this as a child. You just have to figure it out. All right, back in the day, we had Nintendo Power. We could read that magazine. What do we got here? What's shooting at us? Ah! It looks like Kraid! Is this the boss? 2 missiles, he's dead! No, that's not it. I remember first playing this game and thinking, that was it? I defeated Kraid that easily? That's just mini Kraid. That's just a tease. That's just precursor to what is really to come. Oh, you know what? Ow! I wanted to show you how to land on spikes. There you go, I did it. There's actually a little area up here. It's not on our map, If you shoot up here, you can go up here. Just for fun. We'll take a look. Here we have a little hidden energy recharge station. Not on the map. Secret. You are connecting the dots, Omni. That's a missile reload station, if you couldn't tell from the spinning missile that looks a lot like our missiles. Anyway. All right. So we have fully upgraded our fully, I don't know, refilled our energy and fully refilled our missiles. We are ready to go. Stocked. We are stocked up. This poor sucker, he didn't make it very far. We had some type of alien infestation on his body. We scared him away. What's in front of us here? What could this be? An eyeball blocking the door. Oh, gosh. Let's shoot him in the eye with missiles. 2, 3. It's gone. Okay. That enemy actually has a name. Omni? You got that? I don't know. You seem to be a wealth of knowledge. So, Ghidorah. Ghidorah? Huh? Huh? Nah. All right. And we've got spikes here. We should probably not walk on those. But you know what? I totally need like one of those stream decks where I could just play any sound I want to. I should totally put that on there. I need to get one. Oh my gosh, what has emerged from the spikes? Ah! We have Kraid. Back up, man. All right, so what do I need to do? When he opens his mouth, open it. I'm gonna shoot a super missile right in it. Oh yeah, we did it, he's dead. No, now he just gets extremely huge. All right, and shoots weird things from his belly buttons. All right. We shoot him in the eyeball. Oh, that wasn't a good shot. That wasn't a good shot. Right there. Another super missile to the teeth. Back up, man. One of the things I dislike about this, one of the things I dislike about this controller, the Joy-Con controller, is that the select button is right up here. And I wish, you know, I could have my select button right here, like the original SNES controller. So my thumb could just easily go, Now I got to use my finger and go up here. Terrible. Terrible design. Actually, it's not bad. I'm used to it by now. Okay, so now we defeated our first boss, Kraid. He is dead. Much different design than the first Metroid game. But he is holding the Varia suit. Ooh, now we are orange. All right, so if you remember from the first Metroid game, when we got the Varia suit, we took half damage. Again, now with the Varia suit, we take half damage. But the Varia suit has other advantages, which we will soon see. We're going to make our way back through here. Oh, Mini Kraid's back. And now he's dead. Don't worry, regular Kraid doesn't come back. Oh, I like this room. See how it's got this? Just like the old Metroid game, the room is designed to look like a big boss, to look like Kraid himself. Ow! It's fun. I like the level design in this game. Kill all room. We got them all. All right, let's make our way back out. Nope, I missed it. There it is. All right, so now this door is flashing. Now we can go through it. After we defeated Kraid, now we can go through here. What are these freaky things? We can bomb them. They latch onto us. It says on our mini-map there's something in here, but I don't see it. I know where it's at. Right up there. Third energy tank. Okay. Alright, so now that we've got Varia Suit, we're going to go back down to Norfair. We have to use super missiles to get through here. Okay. Back down to Norfair. And now we're going to start collecting a few items in Norfair that we're going to need to progress through this green door. We could go through it right now, but we're not going to get very far. So we're going to get a couple items. Well, one, I guess, is going to help us get through there. All right, we're going to go through this door. You say, why? Why, KneeYoga? Why would you do that? The heat is so intense it'll not hurt you. The Varia Suit protects you from heat. Okay. There's a little secret in this room. I'm actually not going to get it. I'm going to let your imagination run wild, and you can play it yourself and find it. Or, whenever I go back and play this game and do a 100% run. That was really slow. Then we can see where all... That was a terrible, terrible, terrible room. But you saw there I got stuck in that lava that was coming up. And that hurt me. So even though I'm protected from heat, I am not protected from lava damage. Since it's a secret, it's not on the map. You're right. All right, so now we're in the green bubble room. Gonna head down here just for fun. Get a little missile expansion. I believe the maximum number of missiles, that you can get in this game is 255, I think. Is that right? Omnigazer, you seem to be a pro at this game. Is that correct? We've got another door up here. You can see that we have not collected the full map of Norfair, so we don't really know where we're going. Sorry, what? Max missiles? Yeah. What's the maximum number of missiles? Do you know? I'm pretty sure it's 255. So, we are 230. 230. Oh, that's why I always get 99%. No, I'm joking. 230. Okay. All right, so we're going to head down here. I guess I was just thinking 255 because a lot of stuff in Japanese games, especially early Japanese games, was 255. Wasn't it? Am I imagining that? All right, so we got a couple different ways. We could go left or we could go down. We're going to go down. I did totally missed. All right. 230. 230. That would make sense from the 8-bit perspective. Right. There's a reason it's 230. Really? What's the reason? We're going to go in this room. We don't really need to, but I'll show you what's in here. Little throwback from the original Metroid games. We got these things that just continuously spawn enemies that can refill your health and your ammo. $230 divided by 5 is 46. Okay. Thank you for the math lesson, but why is that the reason? Okay, so now I'm not getting anything dropped because I've got everything. 46 plus 14 plus a bunch of other numbers equals 100. Man, the genius in that explanation, I just can't even fathom it. This so intense. Oh my gosh. Lava room. We got lava hands throwing fire at us. What the heck? We're out of here. Oh man. My Joy-Con's disconnected. Hold up. I need a wired controller. You stupid thing. I don't want 2 controllers connected. Fantastic. Just what I wanted, Nintendo. Thank you so much. Alright, we're getting it. We're getting it. No, I don't want 2 controllers. I want 1 controller. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got 1. Turn on the other one. No, not as... Oh my gosh. Okay. Turn them both on. In simple terms, each item equals 1% of progression. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. Okay, there. That's what I wanted. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, fantastic. Now we got it. Jeez. Joy-Cons, everybody. All right. Here we go. Continuing. Ah! Get past that guy. We got this room of epilepsy waiting to happen. There we go. These nice platform enemies we can ride on. Alright, I gotta get back in my groove. Alright. Joy-Cons threw me off. This one's sinking. That one's sinking. A guy tried to get through that room blindfolded the other day with chat's help. Couldn't help him. What, the room there where you had to go up past the... Again, I don't know the name of those enemies. The guys that shoot the blue fireballs with the big gnashing teeth. That one? The lava room? Ow! We're going to keep going up. I like these enemies right here. I call them Mick Jagger. Because I think they dance like Mick Jagger. I don't know. Looks like it to me. Alright, we got a red door here. Not going through there. You stupid. I don't know why I was trying to kill him. Just for fun. Couldn't help him, huh? It's too bad. We got a red cack attack. Oh, look. These things, huh? Saw those earlier? Again, still can't use them. Don't know what they're for. We will soon. Well, sort of. All right, green door. We're going through there. Don't worry. This is all for a reason. We're headed this way for a reason. Going up here. All right. These blocks right here, as soon as I walk on them, they crumble. I don't want them to crumble. So, did I just screw myself? I did. Not really. I probably could have done it. But I'm going to go out and back in so that block just magically reappears. We're going to run really fast over them. So we can go right past them all. So fast. Blinding fast. Little secret up here. Oops. All right, we got a nice upgrade hidden by the Chozo statue here. Speed booster. Oh, yeah. You mean we can actually run even faster than the blinding speed we were moving at earlier? Oh my gosh, the lava's coming up. Lava's coming up. Run fast, run fast. Here we go. What? So fast. Speed booster makes us move at incredible speeds. Again, who would have thought, huh? High jump boots, jump high, speed booster, gives you extra speed. All right. So we've pretty much done what we need to do in this part of Norfair. We're going to make our way back to that green door near the elevator. This is not the way I wanted to go. I don't know why I went through that door. We're going to go back through here. And instead of going down, we're going to go left. And now that we have our speed booster, we can tear through this straight room by running through rocks and enemies. It's going to come in handy, that's for sure. Save room, we don't need that. Totally skipping that. We really need to upgrade this gun. Look how weak that thing is. Alright. Now we got our speed booster. We can go through this green door. There is a gate that closes right here. And then I think there's other gates in this room. We're going to need to move pretty quickly to get through here. So luckily we have the speed booster. Made it through that one. Made it through that one. Oh, yeah. And now we've got this, which we haven't discovered what those things are. We can't go down there yet. But that's an area that we will need to go down into eventually. Ah! These things sink into the lava. The floor is lava. Okay. You would really want to go through that blue door, but don't. We're going to go down. And you can kind of see that as I go into these little holes, there's a passageway in the next one. And that's where we're headed, right in here. Kind of difficult to do this section without the map. Ice Beam. We have upgraded our gun. Ice Beam is not new to this game. You could get Ice Beam in the first game, first Metroid. Very nice, very nice. Now we can freeze enemies. And we can walk on them like that. They don't stay frozen forever, though. All right, now we're going to go back up. We can actually shoot these guys, too. We're going to go back through here. These little guys, we can shoot them, too. Use them as platforms. Through here. This guy, we're going to freeze him. Thanks for the platform, buddy. Ooh. Crumble blocks. See? You can see there that the crumble blocks reappeared. You can't shoot them. But when you land on top of them, they disappear. Some crumble blocks can actually be a bad thing. Alright, we're going up and out of Norfair. Good amount of backtracking in this game. Because now we've got to make our way to... We're going back up into Brinstar here. We're going to make our way to a different part of Brinstar to get another upgrade, though we need to progress. You freeze those guys. Yapping maws, as we were informed by Omni. Thank you. We're going to go up here. See that? Did you even see that? Now that we have high jump, we can go up here. Into this area. This is not necessary up here, but I like to get this. And I'll show you why. This is a gun upgrade called the Spazzer, or Spazer, however you want to pronounce it. But it allows us to shoot 3 now. Like, we can shoot, basically, instead of just directly in front of us where the gun is, we shoot the level of our head and the level of our feet also. Pretty nice, huh? So now we don't have to crouch to shoot enemies on the ground. Or that block. Gives us a wider range there that we can shoot. Super missile drop, that's nice. Alright, so we want to go back up this shaft. How do we do that? Psh, easy. Now that we got the ice beam, we can create our own platforms from enemies. Oh. Alright, so we've got high jump. We're able to go up here. We couldn't do that earlier. We came out of this door originally, and we couldn't get up here without the high jump. We got the high jump. We got ice beam. We can make our way up Red Tower. And through here. This room. Little jumps. Just little jumps. You do big jumps, you're gonna hit your head on the spikes. Room of death there. Alright, again, the map shows us we should only be able to go up. Wrong. We're going down. Continually going down. Shoot these little grubs. Just for fun. Coming out of their cocoons. Alright, we're going through the green door. You can see we've got that upgrade in the room, the blue room to our left. That's where we're headed. That's the upgrade we want. There's the Chozo Statue, and we get power bombs. That is the symbol. That is the symbol that we saw earlier that we couldn't access. So, now we have it. We have it, people. We have 5 power bombs. Let's see what a power bomb does. Just like a regular bomb, you use it in Morph Ball, but when you set a power bomb, it destroys everything. So that wall was a wall of those power bomb blocks that could only be destroyed. I guess I should have bombed that to show you. But it gives us access to a little secret room with missiles in it. Nice, nice. All right. All right. We're not going to go up. We're actually going to go through this. How, you say? Ah, now we have power bombs. Power bombs can open yellow doors. So not only do we have a new destructive tactic, we have even more ways to gain access to new areas. The explosion is yellow! It all makes sense now. All is right with the world. All right, so we got a yellow room here, or a yellow door that we could go through. And as we saw earlier, this requires power bombs to get through. We're not going to go through there. Aww. Again. Well, we might go. You know what? We'll go through it. We'll go through it later. We might as well. Might as well. We're having fun. Ah! That darn water slows us down. Okay. So we're going back to Norfair. Lots of backtracking. Ah! So through here. Using our speed booster to get past there. Nice. All right. So now we have power bombs. We can gain access to this area down here. Oh, how exciting. Ouch. There's a secret in this room also. Not going to get that one. That one's a little difficult to get, at least for me, without another upgrade. I can do it, though. All right, so now we're going to go through this room real quick. Speed booster destroys these space pirates and rocks and other things, and we're done. Okay. We're going to go down into the green door. Into our next mini-boss fight. My favorite mini-boss fight. Crocomire. Yeah. How you doing, little guy? We're going to charge beam. Charge ice beam. Right into his big old mouth. Crocomire. He's one of my favorites. One of my favorite enemies. Just look at him. He's so cuddly. Must be really hot down here, though. Pretty sweaty. So we're not actually doing damage to Crocomire here. As you can see, when we shoot him, he edges backward just a little bit. Just a little bit. Every time we shoot him. Back up, Croc. And for good reason, because if we keep backing him up, eventually he falls through the floor into this vat of acid. It's not lava, people. That's acid. Oh, what's happening to Crocomire? His flesh is getting burned off. Oh, what was that? Huh? Bubbles? In the acid? Oh, we can't go any further. What's happening? What's happening? Oh no! Crocomire returns! Not really. I love that. Alright, so now we can go past. We're going to go down here. Not going to go through the blue door. We're going to drop down. Again, one of my favorite things about Metroid is being able to fall great lengths without getting hurt. As you know, if you've ever watched any of my other YouTube videos or ever watched me play anything ever, you know my least favorite thing is falling to my death. We're going to destroy all these rocks with power bombs. So I am very, very glad that you can't fall to your death in this game. All right, now. Ow! We could go through here and jump on those things, but I'm actually going to use Speed Booster here. Because, I guess I'll show you. If I bomb this, we got this little symbol here, which is the Speed Booster symbol. Which means we can run through that with Speed Booster and destroy it. And we're going to jump off that ramp. We're going to ramp it up, like Excite Bike style. Nice. So we just basically tore through that room there. Skipped a whole bunch. Not really. We just jumped over a big pool of acid. All right. And here's our Chozo statue holding our reward, the Grappling Beam. Oh, yes. I love the Grapple Beam. Grapple Beam. Here it is. Grapple, grapple, grapple. What is so great about Grapple Beam? That. Oh, yeah. Swinging free. A lot of areas now we can get to that we have Grapple Beam and other things that the Grapple Beam can do, which we will see. Ah! No! Blue fire! Alright, so there's a grapple thing directly above us. Gonna grab it. Swing like a monkey. Nope, that was awful. There we go. Stop it. All right, so we got another gate here. We saw the first gate that we went through had a blue thing. We just shot it with our regular beam. This one has a green one. Green super missiles. Gotta waste a super missile to get through that gate. It's fine. It's all fine. Ah! Again, not going for 100% this run. Past Crocomyre's Fat Skull. We are going to go through here and get the energy tank on the other side of Crocomyre's lair. Now that we have Grapple Beam, we can easily swing across without injuring ourselves in the acid. All right. All right, Grapple Beam is what we needed to access the next area, or I guess the area that has the next boss in it. You can actually get to that area without Grapple Beam, but I think the game is designed that you are supposed to get Grapple Beam before you go there. So that's what we're going to do, okay? Quit questioning my moves, people. All right, here we go. Got our next missile expansion. Got another super missile door. Gate. Excuse me. Use the correct terminology here. We got power bombs. I should have gotten this earlier, I guess. But we can go through this little power bomb door here to get the map of Norfair. Pretty big area. Oh, look down there. Huh? See that little room by itself, not connected to anything? It's got a boss head in there. So there is a boss in Norfair, but we're not going to head there yet. Because if we tried to go there right now, we would surely die. Just the route to get to that boss is lethal. Excuse me. Actually, it's not impossible. In fact, there's a whole category of speedrunning for this game called reverse boss order, where you beat the bosses in reverse order. So the one in Norfair, that one that we just saw, is supposed to be the last boss, I guess before the final boss, the last of the regular bosses. And they start with that boss, and then they go all the way to Kraid as the last boss before the final boss. Anyway, just saying, that's a thing. It's doable. Reverse boss order is a thing in this game. Missed. Alright, so now that we have Grapple Beam, we can actually go in here and do this. Oh, got a nice little power bomb. Drop there, I guess. We can go through this door. I don't usually go through here unless I'm doing 100%, but I'll show you what's in here because this is kind of fun. I guess. Fun is the right word for it. An interesting upgrade lies this way. Ah! An upgrade that shows up in later games like Metroid Prime, so worth seeing, worth seeing. Okay. Going up here. And what is this? The X-ray scope. Huh? As a kid, this upgrade was, I mean, priceless. This thing is so helpful for finding all of the little secrets in this game. Because when you use it, you can see hidden areas. See that block right there? That's a bombable block. And then if we bomb, we'll go down here, we'll go up here, we'll go this way. So, very helpful if you're needing to find secrets or wanting to find secrets in this game. Obviously, I know everything there is to know about this game, so I don't even need that. Ah! But it's a fun little upgrade. Ah! Stop it, aliens. Those enemies, as I kill them, the room gets darker. They provide light to this room. Ow! You can barely see the blocks that I jump on now. There they are. But somehow the spikes in the door are all stay illuminated. I don't know. Alright, where are we going? Oh yeah, we got Grapple Beam, so we're headed up through Red Tower again. Back to the area where we first got power bombs. Remember? Remember? I can't. Because this is... Ow! This is going to give us access to a new area up here. I mean, actually, we could have gone this way before, but now with Grapple Beam, we're really going to be able to make our way through there the actual way. Okay. Cack Attack. I am just so glad I know the name of that enemy now. Not going through that green door. Don't care. Alright, got a yellow door. Power bomb it open. Okay, and we are back in Criteria. Our ship is there to the left, you can see. We're actually going to go to the right towards a wrecked ship. Grapple Beam. Nice, nice. Missile upgrade. Should have left my Grapple Beam on. Okay, so this green looking stuff, I guess is supposed to be part of the wrecked ship. We're making our way across the wreckage. We're going to use this guy to swing across. It's over water. We don't want to fall down in the water because then we wouldn't be able to move very well. We're going to enter this wrecked ship. Okay. Could go up or down or through that door. Oh, we got a door. What is that? What is that thing? Disappeared. Some ghost-looking creature. Oh, my. Okay. Nope. Not dealing with you. Okay, so we're actually going to go down here. We could use our X-ray to show us which way to go. Nope. We don't need to. We don't need to. I know the way, people. Everything seems to be dead. Everything seems to be off. Not functional. Ghidorah. Again, thank you, Omni, for the name of that enemy. Anytime you see a Ghidorah, you know that's an entrance to the boss. Second boss, here we are. This boss is called Fantoon. A ghost-like elephant creature. Oh gosh, I wasn't ready. That is not what I wanted to do. We can only hurt it when its eye is open. I don't think it's really an elephant creature. It just kind of has like a trunk mouth there. That's what I think of. Ugh. We can destroy these little fire eyes. I don't know what they are. And they give us drops. Fantoon has a weird pattern. Sometimes Fantoon, yeah, like goes fast like that. Sometimes Fantoon goes slow. Really is... Oh, sometimes it's mid. I couldn't switch my thing fast enough. Really kind of the bane of speedrunners' existence, I think. A lot of speedrunners' runs through this game can be thrown just from Fantoon's RNG. No! You're probably asking yourself, why don't I shoot super missiles at Fantoon? Well, Fantoon, if you shoot Fantoon with a super missile, it does this nasty attack with fireballs that's really difficult to avoid. I mean, obviously, I'm avoiding so many of them right now. So... Ah! Nope. But I try not to use super missiles against Fantoon unless I really have to. Like, I might use it now. We'll see. Maybe not. When you get towards the end of the fight, you can see Fantoon's turning red. That means... Red means almost dead, right? Yeah, you dead. Fantoon is dead. 2 bosses down. Okay. We defeated Fantoon. We got a bunch of drops. Now we can exit. Suddenly, the wrecked ship looks a little different, doesn't it? Oh, it's a little more light. It's lit up. Oh, we got these robots moving. We got enemies floating around. Ow. We'll go over here. Ow. Those robots are indestructible, by the way. Alright, now we got the map of the wrecked ship. It's pretty small. But we defeated the boss. Now we're going to head to the upgrade. Ow! We're going to head to the upgrade that we get in the wrecked ship. The wrecked ship is kind of weird because you have to, like, you don't make your way through it and then go to the boss. You defeat the boss first, and then you have to make your way through it. So, kind of different. This little room doesn't open up until after you defeat Fantoon. Gives us another super missile upgrade. We'll open that for now. Once you shoot doors like that, they stay open. Well, I mean, they stay unlocked, basically. You don't have to kill... I don't know what I'm trying to say. Ah, back up. I'll show you here in the next room. Alright, so this room. This is a kill-all room. So, there's a door on either side of this room. This way leads to an upgrade, which we're not going to get. This way is the way we actually want to go. See those little green things dropping from that? The little sparks or whatever? They actually hurt you. So you want to avoid those also. Alright, so now we have exited wrecked ship. We are back in criteria. Ah. But we needed to do that so that we could go down here. So we can go back into Wreck Ship. This is like a little secret hidden cavern or whatever that you can only gain access to this from the top of the Wreck Ship. So you gotta go up through the Wreck Ship, out, and then back through into the middle here of the Wreck Ship. We're gonna grapple over these spikes. Ow! No, just joking. We're gonna land directly on them. Ow! Jeez. Oh, now we got a standing Chozo statue that's not holding anything yet. Hold us. Ooh. We've activated it by putting our morph ball into its hand. And it walks through the spikes and carries us to a new area. I'm all right. I'm out of water. All right, so Chozo Statue dropped us off at a new location right here. So nice of you. So we're going to go through here. Ooh. Oh, dang it. My Joy-Cons disconnected again. Got it. Got it that time. Okay. All right, so now we have the gravity suit. Ooh. Even better than the Varia suit. And it's pink. All right, so we can go through here. What is so great about the gravity suit? We drop down into water. The gravity suit lets us move through water at normal speed. Yay! Little hidden missile expansion here. And we're going to need the gravity suit to go through the next area, which is almost completely underwater. But we're going to go back through the wreck ship. Not all the way. Just a little bit here. To go to the next area. There's a save station through there. We're going to go through here. Destroy these puffballs with missiles. What? My thing! My controller! Oh my gosh. Just work. Oh my gosh. Now I'm going to die because of this. Because this guy won't leave me alone. I can't switch to my... Fantastic. Need a wired controller. No, I don't want to. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now we can switch to missiles and destroy it. Finally, gosh. Okay, oh, this room. Room of painful spikes. Ouch! Usually I can make it through here without getting hurt. But of course, today I can't. It's alright. All that damage we took. Oh, as an added plus, gravity suit also decreases the damage we take even further. we're going to go up to this little secret. So now we take a quarter damage of what we took at the very beginning of the game with the yellow power suit. Little hidden area here with a nice upgrade at the end of it. Ah. An energy tank. Didn't matter that we took all that damage from our damaged Joy-Con controllers. They're not damaged, they just go out of sync. At least these don't drift. I have another pair of Joy-Con controllers and they drift pretty badly. Okay, so, oh, you know what I forgot? We can use Grapple Beam on a lot of enemies now and one-shot them. Not those, not the fish guys, though. Can't use Grapple Beam on them. Doesn't even hurt them. See, we had to get Grapple Beam to get through there. Or not Grapple Beam. We had to get Gravity Suit to get through there. A lot of water. A little morph ball maze here, I guess. You could get lost in here if you didn't know where you were going. Luckily, I know the way. Right up through here. A little shortcut, I guess. One-shot kill these crab guys. Through the yellow door. And down to an elevator, which will take us down to the next area. An area that we haven't been in before. This is the area I was talking about that is almost completely underwater. And this is where the third boss lives. Not going through the red door. Turn our grapple beam back on so we can one-shot some enemies here. Okay. I guess we're full on everything. Full on energy, full on missiles. Oh. Now we're full on power bombs. This is the room that I don't like. No, gosh. You know what? I'm going to rewind. You didn't see that? You didn't see that. Nothing happened. All right. Omni, you're still here? I didn't know you're still here. Yeah, that was the yapping maw that I really dislike because he always pulls me down. I have a hard time getting through that room. All right, so yeah. We're gonna go down through here. Through this nice long tunnel. Ooh, did you see that? A little glimpse of something there. We are underwater. Dislike this room too. At least now. Ugh. These big sand falls. Yeah, you definitely didn't see a Metroid. All right. Thank you. Grapple Beam also allows us to snatch stuff like that from long distances. So, very nice. Drops. All right, so we're just going to go through here. Because this is the map of Meridia, which is the area that we're in. We are in the underwater area. Big area, Meridia is, I think. Seems like, to me, one of the biggest areas in Super Metroid. Alright, we got a Super Missile Gate to get through here. Now this is one of my favorite parts. Now, we have just, you might recognize this area. We passed through here earlier. And there's this glass tube here. I remember discovering this as a child and thinking how fun this was. But to get through here, we want to go to the outside of this tube into the water. You have to lay a power bomb. And it cracks the glass tube, and then you have access. So fun, so fun. What a good design that is. At least in 1994, it was a good design. We're not going to go through there. Nope, I want my Grapple Beam on. Nope, that was not what I wanted to do at all. Just jumping over platforms. Ah, fishy. That one up there, that missile drop, or that missile expansion up there, I think that's kind of a tough one to get. It's tough to line it up. Yeah, definitely going to have to do a 100% run just to go through all of these. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go down here. I didn't even need to go up here. What did I do this for? All right. I'm going to use a little technique here that hasn't been shown to us yet in this game. You can enter an area at one point in this game, and it shows you how to do this trick called a wall jump. But if you're jumping and against the wall, you can jump off of it real quickly. It's real nice. So, like that, a wall jump. So I used a wall jump to get to this next area here. Ah, watch out. Ah, didn't have my speed. Alright, so this is, we got some enemies here that... Oh, we got a big, angry mama turtle. And its little babies. Helps lift us up. And we can swing up and get this energy tank. There's actually another secret in this room, but we're not going to get it. I'm just here for the energy tanks. Ooh, took out that space pirate with a nice speed boost. What? Secrets? And I'm going to use this fishy as a platform to get up here. Nope. Forgot where I was. Use this weird balloon enemy, alien. Fills his head full of air. So we can swing up here. Is that the one? That's the one. That's the one I want to grab. Alright, there. And we're going to go to the right. Almost. We got it. We're going down. Ah! I was facing the wrong way. Okay, not going in there. That's a save room. You know what? I'll show you. So there's another little secret here. There's another little trick you can do, kind of like the wall jump that we just did. And there's an area in this game that kind of shows you how to do this trick. And it has to do with Speed Booster. When you're running at an incredible pace with Speed Booster, you can press down and you will turn yellow like this and start flashing, and you'll hear that sound. Wee, 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 wee. And I think that's called Shine Spark. I didn't know that until I started watching speedrunners of this game, and they referred to it as that. But Shine Spark lets you basically propel yourself in a certain direction, up, diagonal, or side to side, really quickly, and you can use basically, it's like a speed boost. So you can like tear through walls and stuff like that with it. So I'll show you here. There's an area, where is it? Right up here that we're going to Shine Spark through. Like this. Nice, huh? And we got a super missile up here. There was an area, we got some crumble blocks there. There was an area in the wrecked ship. Actually, there was a couple areas that I could have used Shine Spark before, but I just wasn't feeling it, all right? So I felt like now was a good time. I was going with my gut. What am I doing? Oh, hey, good thing I landed on that, that enemy. Gary the crab from SpongeBob. Oh, what do we have here? They certainly look like Metroids, but they are not. These are the Space Pirates' failed attempts at creating Metroids. Mocktroids, as Omni was referring to them earlier. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Little mini-boss fight. This sea snake, known as Batwoon, I think his name is. Incredibly susceptible to super missiles. Oops, I missed. I'm a terrible shot. All right, let's just charge beam him. You dead. Yay. Okay, so... Oh, I forgot where I was. So by killing Batwoon, now we have access to this area of Meridia. We're going to speed boost over the quicksand. But I'm going to go back because there's a little upgrade up here I like to get. What? Oh, I totally forgot. Wow. How could I forget? I forgot there was a drop there. Maybe I should use my X-ray scope to show you. Yeah, you think, shut it off. You think that you should go, what in the world? There. You think you should go left, but no, it drops you down. You want to jump back up. Good use of the X-ray scope there. We actually used it. All right. Mocktroids. Mocktroids can be killed with one grapple beam shot. So that's what we're going to do. Super drop. Missed. Get off me. They don't really latch on like Metroids do. But They still get close to you, and annoy you. Like mosquitoes, like giant mosquitoes. Oh, gosh, that was terrible. Let's spin around. Let's swing around. Around and around and around. There we go. Alright, we could go through the top doors up there, but it's just a save and I think an energy recharge or maybe a missile recharge. I don't remember. I never go up there. Woohoo, better swing over these spikes. Definitely don't want to touch them. Got a missile upgrade. Oh, I landed on the fake spikes. Fake spikes. If we drop down through here. Ghidorah. Again, thanks. Omni for the name of that one. Okay, and we are in the lair of the third boss. And it's these things that are shooting at us right now. No, it's not. Those are just like, oh my gosh. That's the boss's babies right there. We're shooting these things here because that's going to help us. That's why the far grapple block is in. Oh gosh, oh gosh. That was the boss right there. Dragon. Dragon is its name. Her name, I would assume. Ah, we got captured by Dragon. Oh no! I assume it's a she because it's got little babies that it's protecting. Alright, we got our grapple beam. We're gonna quick kill. No, we're not. Oh! Stuck our grapple beam in the electric socket and we fried Dragon. A quick, easy way to kill this boss. I remember when I was a kid and I found out that that's how you could kill that boss. I was just like, Nintendo, you stupid suckers. I can't believe I spent all that time trying to kill that boss when I could have easily done that. Although I think most of the speedrunners that I watch don't actually use the grapple method to kill Dragon. I think they use other methods. Mostly Shine Sparks. Shine Sparks do a lot of damage to enemies, including bosses. Alright, so we got a Chozo Statue in here. What did we get from Dragon? Space Jump. That's because they don't get grapple. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So. Omni, you're not a speedrunner of this game, are you? You seem to know a lot about it. Do you stream this game? You are? That's cool. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to. I'm gonna have to come watch it now. Yeah, I like watching. There's a few guys I like to watch that speedrun this game. But yeah, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to come check you out. Occasionally stream runs. It can be tough to find time for that, that's for sure. So I usually only stream like on my days off from work. So luckily I had today off. Yeah, I try and always make time, especially when my kids aren't here. My kids are at school. I'm here at home by myself, don't have to work. This is the time. This is the time to do it. So, all right, so Space Jump, I didn't even explain that. Lets us jump as many times as we want in the air. In space. Ow, spikes. So now we can just float through the air. Very, very nice upgrade. Gives us access to pretty much anywhere in the game. So. Ow. Ah, come on. All right, so we're going to use Space Jump now to go up. Is this it? Yeah. There's a little dot up there. As you can see, if we go up and to the right a little bit and back down, there's an upgrade up there that we're going to get. So I'm pretty sure you can get this without, I don't know. Pretty sure you can get it without space jump. I don't even know. I don't think I've ever tried. But I think you're supposed to get space jump first and then head up here for this upgrade. Not a necessary upgrade up here, but it's definitely a helpful one. What in the heck? Come on, controller. Don't fail me now. Oh my gosh. What in the world? Why? Why? There. Oh my gosh. It's like my... Well, this is embarrassing. Alright, there we go. Gosh, okay. Boy, well, that'll be fun later in the game. Okay, so we got this stack of enemies that's really difficult to tear through because you got to defeat one at a time there. But we got a lot of nice drops. Oh gosh, we got space pirates in here, but we've got a Chozo statue holding the plasma beam. Ooh. What does this do? You can destroy these space pirates, that's for sure. This is a kill-all room. We're gonna kill all of them to get out. Got that guy. Now my space jump wants to work. I think I got them all. No, I didn't. I missed one. Ah, this guy. Oh my gosh. There we go. Up and out. Ah, but now we can shoot through multiple enemies at once. Plus, it does a little more damage than our other. I think plasma takes the place of spacer, if I'm correct. We can, if we go to the pause the map, we can press right, and we can look at all of our upgrades here. Yeah, and it looks like you can only have plasma or spazer, whatever we want to call it. You can't have both of them on. So, so plasma seems to do a little more damage. Than spazer does. All right, so we are pretty much done with Meridian now. We got, we defeated Dragon. We got space jump from her. Then we got the plasma beam. That's pretty much all I'm going to do in here for now. You stupid enemy. Much easier this room is with space jump. So, we've done 3 bosses. Ow! Now, we're going to head to the 4th boss. Which is in Norfair. So we're going to head down into Norfair. But before we head to the boss, to the boss's lair, we're going to get another upgrade. Pretty sure I go this way. I mean, there's multiple ways you can go, but I like running fast through here. Let's see. We'll go up this way. Stop it. Power bomb our way up there. You know what? I think we'll go... Nope. Oh, dang it. That's all right. We'll go through here. Just 'cause. This isn't what I was originally coming through here for, but there's an upgrade over here that will be interesting to get. Now, this is kind of fun. We're in the lava, and we're not getting hurt because we have both the Varia suit and the gravity suit. So we can withstand this, I guess, because it's water and it's fire. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Omni, if you're still here. If you skip the Varia suit and just get gravity suit, that still works, right? Right? Like, you can totally do that. You can just get gravity suit and still go through lava. Am I wrong? Am I wrong in that? Yeah, sure. Okay. So it doesn't have anything to do with Varia. It's just gravity. That lets us go through lava unscathed. Alright, so this is the upgrade here. Varia has almost no effect with gravity on. Oh, okay. Cool. So, what did we pick up? That was a reserve tank. Okay, so kind of like an energy tank, but you see there to the right of our little energy tanks that we picked up, we've got this thing that says auto. And if we pick up... Oh, wait a minute. Forgot about this little missile upgrade here. Actually, I didn't forget about it. I knew it was there. I know what I'm doing all the time. If we pick up energy beyond the maximum amount that we can hold, our auto thing turns yellow or orange, because now we have a reserve tank that some of that extra energy is going into. One reserve tank can hold an additional 100 energy. So, in effect, it is another energy tank. And you can manually put that energy into effect, or you can just wait till it auto dumps into your energy tanks, I guess. Those words made sense to me. I'm not sure if they made sense to you. Okay. Kill McJaggers there. All right. The upgrade that I really was coming back for is through here. Ah! It's the controller's fault. All right. Of course, I was coming back for this missile upgrade. No, I wasn't. There's something beyond this. Coming back for this. Wave Beam. So, now, if we look at our beam, we have all of the options. We've collected all of them. So, pretty powerful beam that we have now. Oh, you can see the reserve tank there. Also, we have an extra 24 energy in our reserve. So, Wave Beam shoots through walls. Ow! And it's a little stronger, the Wave Beam is. So it's going to be helpful in our fight against the next boss. I always like to get that one. Make sure I have the strongest beam, because... just because. It makes it easier, right? Strong weapons makes your life easier. Alright, so we're going to go back through here. Through the lava. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I really just wanted to go through lava to show you that it doesn't hurt you, because we're about to go through a whole mess of it. Okay, headed through here. Okay, now, there's that lava here. Looks like we should be able to go this way, right? Oh, but no, we can't. We got a big monster face here. Just like at the entrance to Kraid's lair. So we know we're getting somewhere. But the actual way to go is down through the lava. So we're going through here. Not only do we need gravity suit to be able to withstand this, but we need space jump in order to get up to here so that we can go through the mouth of the creepy statue and down into the lair of the last regular boss. The boss of Norfair. Alright, so we're going to go left. I can never get that timing right. And that's acid down there, folks, not lava. We'll get hurt if we go in that. Okay, so how do we get through here? Well, you can kind of see behind those bricks. Yep, we got a Chozo statue back there. Again, another one, kind of like when we were in Wreck Ship. It was just standing there holding nothing. In order to progress, we had to turn into Morph Ball and get held. We do it again. We activate the Chozo statue, and it does something very nice for us, and that's drain the acid. Ah. Let's just get a little bit more health. Or not. Power bombs are fine too, I guess. Another missile upgrade. That's why I did space jump over that, because those are crumble blocks. You step on them, you drop down into here. Did a power bomb there so I can clear that for a little bit later. And this guy dropped down. Another Chozo statue that's alive. I'm terrible at this fight. I know there's an easy way to do this. Like something about crouching here. I don't remember exactly. But I can never get through this fight without taking lots of damage. None of those hit. Oh. Switch your thing. Oh my gosh, I thought my controller was... Okay, got him. You dead. Alright, so we killed that little mini boss, another golden Chozo statue. And I laid a power bomb when I first got in here so I could get up here and get this super missile upgrade. Now, we are about to get, in my opinion, the greatest upgrade of any in all of the Metroid games. Now, this upgrade is in pretty much every Metroid game that exists. But it is by far my favorite. And that is a screw attack. Oh, yeah. I think this, the creators of this game intentionally put the screw attack a little further back in the game than they did than the first Metroid. Because in the first Metroid, you can actually get screw attack really early on, which is what I do because it's so helpful. So if you don't know, screw attack lets you, whenever you jump, you do damage to pretty much whatever you touch. Whether that's enemies or walls or floors. We're going to do a little energy recharge there. Some enemies in this game are only able to be defeated with screw attack, I'm pretty sure. We're just going to do a little bit of super missile farming here. If my space jump holds up. That's good. Okay, got a screw attack through here. I mean, you don't have to. I think you can actually shine spark through here. Going up. These guys, I'm pretty sure, can only be killed with screw attack. Probably not. There's probably other... that was awful. That was awful. There's probably other ways. Again, probably with shine spark. Wow. That you can kill them. This room. Acid fills up from the bottom of this room. So you gotta make your, come on, screw attack. You gotta make your way up before the acid gets up there and dissolves your suit. You die a horrible death. Bet you didn't know you could destroy those guys, huh? Yep. Little secret area. I like to come through here before going to the boss fight, which we're almost about to get to, because I just like to grab another energy tank, you know, just to make sure. I'm not the greatest at this game. Well, okay, I'm definitely not the greatest at this game, but I'm definitely not the greatest at this upcoming boss fight, is what I was going to say. I have a difficult time with it. But we're going to do it. I guess I could just screw attack through those guys, couldn't I? Pretty sure that's a save room there. Love this music. In fact, this music gets reused in Metroid Prime in an area where it's all fire and lava, Magmore caverns. So that's kind of fun. Right. Thanks for the confirmation there. All right, so used Power Bomb to gain access to another Power Bomb upgrade. AM2R. What's AM2R? I don't know what that is. Another Metroid 2 remake? Okay. Oh, fan-made. Okay, okay. Wait! Metroid 2, like, the one where you have to, that originally came out for Game Boy, and they remade for the DS? Oh, I haven't played that! I might have to check that out. Huh. Okay, okay. Fun. Yeah, because I never played those because I never really had access to those handheld devices. All right, so these stupid space pirates, you have to wait till they turn gold. You can't hurt them when they're green or whatever. You have to... Oh, see, it bounced off. There, he's dead. Nintendo DMCA'd that, but you can still find it. Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, so headed through here. Almost there. You can see the blue room coming up on our mini-map. Here's Ghidorah. We're going to use regular missiles. Nice, nice. Now I'm intrigued. Now I want to play it. Who is this? That same enemy from the very beginning. It's Ridley. The enemy that stole... I am terrible at this fight. The enemy that stole the baby Metroid. How dare you. Steal my baby Metroid. Ah! Did that make contact? That one didn't. Okay. You know what? You know what? Power bombs do a fair amount of damage, don't they? What you saying? It plays like Zero Mission, which is a notable improvement over Game Boy. Oh, okay, cool. I never played Zero Mission either. Okay. I gotta pay attention here. I'm losing health like left and right. No, get off of me! Nope. Stinking Ridley. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Got him. When I started noticing that he was just kind of hovering back and forth there, I knew he was dead. You get grabbed by him and then his whole body explodes. Alright, what upgrade do we get after defeating Ridley? Nothing. A broken glass case where the baby Metroid once slept. I don't know. So the baby Metroid, who was being held captive by Ridley, is not here. Where could it have escaped to? We do actually get access to this. A nice energy tank. Okay. So... Whoops. Oh my gosh, come on. This controller. So I've been thinking about getting a Pro controller. I'm pretty sure those are wired, but I've heard that the D-pad on the Pro controller is not as good as the D-pad on the Joy-Con. But gosh, if it corrects these connectability issues and the potential for it to, what's the word I'm looking for? Shift or drift. That's the word I'm searching for. Yeah, then maybe I will look into that. There's a whole lot of things that speedrunners do that involve damage. Like they intentionally take damage in order to boost themselves to faster through other areas. So I don't know all those strategies. I have seen a lot of those, but I haven't ever attempted to perform them. But I think with some practice, I could probably figure it out. So this game is a very technical game to speedrun. I can spit that out. There's so many, like, most of the techniques aren't difficult. Some are. Okay. I'm sure, like, with practice, but that's speedrunning, I think, especially, you know, like a game like this would take a lot of dedication, which is not something that I think I'm willing to do. I just want to play games for fun, you know? So, like, I enjoy speed running this game. I'm not very good at it, but I think it's fun. So, all right. So you would think that you would go through this door to the right. You are wrong. This is the part that really a lot of people casual players seem to get hung up on. I'm not quite sure why. But if you go here, it kind of like blocks your path and you're like, how do I get to this upgrade and blah, blah, blah. We're not going to do all that. The correct way to go is through here. And I'm not even sure. Does this even show up with your x-ray? Does it? It doesn't. See how tricky that is? Huh? Imagine an 11-year-old kid trying to figure that out, scouring Nintendo Power magazines to find the trick. That makes getting through the room fast harder. Yeah. Oh, acid. Acid is bad. Stupid camera. Yeah. All right, so we are headed out of Ripley's lair. Ridley. Did I say Ripley? Believe it or not, we are headed out. All right, where am I? Okay. Ripley, believe it or not, I said it. All right, so we have defeated all... That's not the way I want to go. All of the bosses in, like, the main parts of the world, I guess. We defeated 4 bosses. And that's enough to give us access to the last area of the game. Very similar to the first Metroid game, where you had to defeat Ridley and Kraid, and then shoot their statues so that the bridge extended and you could go into the area where Mother Brain was. Well, this game is very similar to that, in that, well, sort of, in that you have to defeat the 4 main bosses of this game, which will give you access. We'll see. We'll see. We got to backtrack a little bit here. Do you remember? Early on, we ran across a red door, a missile door, that didn't show up on our map. And I said, no, we're not going to go through there. Ow. But we're going to come back. Well, we're going back. We're going right now. Because that is the room. That is the room that we need to go through. Or go to. Ow. I kind of want to go... Nah, I won't. I was going to say, I kind of want to go up through this other area of Brinstar. But I won't. I won't. We'll just go this way. The other way's kind of fun. It's got some fun little secrets. We'll save it. We'll save it for the 100% run. I could go in that yellow door. Nice upgrade in there, but I don't need it. I am stacked with energy tanks. Oh, didn't quite make it through there. Oh. This area right here, we could drop down into there, and there's nothing really of importance down there, but that's the area down there that shows you how to use Shine Spark. So, a nice friendly alien bird teaches you. Ostrich of some kind. Alrighty. Up and out of Brinstar. Almost there, folks. Nope. There it is. Here is the door. What could lie beyond here? A statue. Just like the first Metroid game, we defeated Kraid. We defeated Fantoon. We defeated Dragon. And we defeated Ridley. All four. And now it has unlocked our passage to the last area of the game. Down here. Oh yes, looks familiar, doesn't it? We're in Torion. The area that we fought the Metroids and Mother Brain in the first Metroid game. We're in the new Torion now. And just like the first game, the Metroids come and attack you, but they're not going to do anything because I can freeze them with my Ice Beam. And it takes 5 missiles or 1 super missile to destroy them. You can actually also defeat Metroids in this game with power bombs. I think like 3 power bombs will do it, if I'm not mistaken. So if you're out, if you don't have the Ice Beam, which I don't know how you would get to where you... Oh, and by the way, this is a kill-all room. You do have to kill all the Metroids in order to get through. The Torion in this game is much easier, in my opinion, than the first Metroid. Okay, we are stocked. Looking good. Looking good. Only a few more Metroids to go. No! Oh, gosh. We didn't make it through without getting snatched up by one of them. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Okay. Ooh, what is this? This is different. Oh, we can't even destroy these enemies with screw attack. Fine. We're leaving you in the dust. Ooh, what is that? A Chozo? Falls to dust? Another enemy up there? What is all this, huh? Oh gosh, watch out! Speaking of controllers, can't comment on that, but I wouldn't touch a wireless if I was getting serious. Yeah. Oh gosh! A giant Metroid! Oh, get off of me! It's sucking my will to live! Ah. Left me alive with 1 health? Why would it do that? It's like this Metroid knows me. Could this be the baby Metroid? Because it's not too hungry. Yep. It ate everything in sight. Luckily, there is an energy recharge station here. And a missile recharge station. Okay. Hope we don't run into that baby Metroid again. It almost tried to kill us, but didn't. Oh, you remember this room from the first Metroid game? These gates that we have to destroy with missiles? Or there's actually an easier way to get through them, but we'll do it the right way. Or the way it's designed to be done. Ah! Oh gosh, I hope I didn't waste too many missiles there. Oh, Mother Brain! I thought we killed you in the first game. You're back in your glass case. Let's shatter your glass case. Oh, yeah. Doing some serious damage now. Nice, huh? Super missiles, huh? Like that, Mother Brain? Too easy. Too easy. Done. We did it. We defeated Mother Brain. Huh? Game over. Victory dance. Victory dance. You did not defeat me. There's something behind me, isn't there? Ah! Oh my gosh! Okay. Mother Brain is actually this giant demon thing. Alien. Rose from the ashes. Phase 2 of the Mother Brain fight. I remember when my youngest child fought Mother Brain for the first time. That was quite a sight to behold. Oh no! Oh no! What's happening? Oh! An inescapable beam that takes down a ton of my health. Oh! Get up! Get up, Samus! Why did I do that? So without Mario, that would deal twice as much damage, yeah. Okay, okay. I totally didn't do that right. Okay, there we go. Oh, I've only got 8 health left. Oh no. Here it comes. Oh, saved by the baby Metroid. I totally messed up that Mother Brain fight. Oh well. That's fine. That is fine. Yay, thanks for the save, baby Metroid. You killed Mother Brain. And in return, Baby Metroid gives me back all my energy. And something else. Mother Brain still lives! Watch out, Baby Metroid! Oh no! Oh, Baby Metroid dies. But with its death, bestows upon me rainbow power! Now I got this awesome beam. I'm pretty sure it's called the Hyper Beam, because I know in later Metroid games, when you get this like awesome upgraded beam at the end of the game, it's called the Hyper Beam. So we're gonna call it that. And it can just really tear through everything, including Mother Brain's final form. Mother Brain is dead. For real this time. Eat it, Mother Brain. You dead. Time bomb set. Escape immediately. Now we have 3 minutes to make it off this rock before, oh gosh, now we got gates blocking our path. What do we do? What do we do? Hyper Beam destroys everything. Ah! All right, we got to get out of here before this place blows. Nice, nice. A little bit of a maze here, I guess. I mean, if you don't know the way to go, this could be difficult. I do remember my children having a difficult time with this the first time they did it. So. Boom, busting through. Okay, we're escaping out the tower again. That shaft that we had to make our way out from the first Metroid game, we just busted through the wall on the opposite side. Dun, 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 dun. Pretty intense music there. Got to make our way back to our ship. We could make a pit stop. Nah, not this time. Not this time. You guys know. You know what's down there. Not today. We got to our ship. With 1 minute and 17 seconds left. We are out of here. Thanks, Omni. Thanks for the GG. Just in the nick of time. Maybe. This planet doesn't look so good. Kaboom! Planet explodes. Did we get caught in the blast? No. We made it out. Just in time. The operation was completed successfully. Clear time, 2 hours and 2 minutes. Okay. A pretty awful time, but we did it. All right, so that is it. We defeated Super Metroid. Excellent game. One of the greatest games of all time, in my opinion. Definitely. I would put it in. It's in my top 10. I mean, I'm talking of all time. It's one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. So, not only because it itself is a great game, but I think that this game has had major influence on video games over the course of video game history. So, yeah, so great game. So, but now we got to stick around to the end of the credits because, you know, there's always a great reveal at the end of Metroid games. So, if you watched or have played the first Metroid, you know that there is a reveal after you beat the game, something that when I was a child, I just couldn't even hardly believe it. So, it was just mind-blowing to a little 8-year-old. But yeah, if you beat the game in, I think it's under 3 hours, you get the reveal for this game. So we did. So we'll get to see that. So thanks to everybody who stopped by and just watched for a bit. Appreciate the lurkers that came in. Omni, greatly appreciate you coming in, watching, sticking around, and chatting. That was fun. Had a good time with you. And Arc 3 official, I appreciate the follow. So thanks so much for that. So helping me on my path to affiliate. So got a long road, but yep, headed there. All right. Thank you, Gumpy Yoko. Appreciate you, General Manager. Sure it was fun. Thanks, Omni. Okay, here we go. What's happening to my suit? Deer Force! Thank you, Deer Force, for producing this. Okay, something's happened to my suit. It's coming off, and it reveals that we are a woman! Samus Aran Bounty Hunter is, in fact, a hot blonde chick. There it was, the reveal. And what was my percentage of items collected? Your rate for collecting items is 47%. Okay. So not bad. See you next mission. You definitely will. We'll be back again. I will be playing this game again. Doing a 100% run, as I've said a couple times through this video. So make sure to come back and check that out. So thanks again, everybody. Had a blast. I'll see you next time. Bye.